And we are live once again. We have Argentina versus Switzerland coming up here. Who the final? Or we only have four. We have five teams left. We need one more to go home. Is Argentina out the door? Is Switzerland out the door? Tuesday, obvious Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll find out who we're going to final and go into the third place match, which I might be here for. I might not be here, but tonight we have to worry about who's going to be. Will Switzerland do what Egypt could not? Or early, which Switzerland has really not been playing well. They're lucky to be here. Ah, man. Can we have one World Cup match? Can we have one World Cup match where we don't have some kind of scandal? God, man, it's every fucking match now. There's something that people don't like, and it's a scandal. Was that the non-handball in the Spain-Belgium game? Because the rule stated if it bounces off of a teammate and then hits your arm or something, it's not a handball. People were arguing about that all fucking day. Now we have the cable for the England Norway game. I would not be arguing with that one as much as I'd be arguing about the fact that Erling Haaland had a wide open go at the goal, and his teammate right over here decided I'm gonna play hero instead of giving it to the guy with the golden boot. So I would be more mad at that than a 1 in a million chance of hitting the cable, which again I can't see because they decided to zoom in and make it so fuzzy instead of having some kind of camera up there that was going to show a crystal clear shot of the cable hitting the ball. Vision's going right now. Later we'll watch the G1. Also going on right now. Oh, and there goes my phone. Oh my god. Switzerland needs to look at what Egypt did before Messi scored, and that is keep Messi in check. Do not let Messi get the ball. If Messi gets the ball, you have 3, 4 guys on him immediately. Don't ever allow him to do anything, and you'll have a higher chance of winning, especially if you can score. Don't let Messi get the ball, and if he does get the ball, you have everybody on your defense cover him. Like Switzerland can't just play for penalty kicks. You cannot just sit on the ball, and play for penalty kicks. That is the dumbest thing you could do. Did it against Colombia. Colombia didn't help either because they did the same fucking thing. Which that game was so fucking boring because both teams didn't even fucking really try. I do know that a member of the Colombian team is now in hiding because he's had death threats against him. With these things. Got him, but I don't know. The cards look great and all. The packaging feels stupid. The percentage is 57 for Argentina, 27 for extra time, and 16 for Switzerland. Who will win it all? Nice. Definitely probably a high chance at it, especially if Switzerland plays the way they've been playing, which has been very piss poor. They're lucky to make it all the way to the quarterfinals. The fact that they won on penalties against their match against Colombia was a fucking bull. Like neither team really tried. It felt, and they beat Algeria 2-0 down to 30. That was Algeria. The only match that I've seen is they actually like a monstrous team or something was played and beat Canada. They felt like it's actually a contest. But like that match against fucking off. God fucking off. Algeria 2-0. That match was okay. And like the match they got a match against fucking Colombia and they both teams just sat on the ball and didn't do a fucking thing and I was so bored with that match. I couldn't wait for it to be so bad. My desktop, my laptop was like, you ain't watching the penalty kicks because penalty kicks are not worth it. I had to miss those days. Just minutes away from finding out who will be facing England Wednesday. Yeah, and I don't think it's fair that Spain and Spain had like France has an extra day rest than Spain does in their quarterfinal matches, the semifinals matchup. But yet England and Argentina both England, Argentina, Switzerland play on the same day. It doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, I think Egypt got hosed in the matchup. I think they absolutely they should have won. The third goal for Argentina was bullshit. There was that you took away a goal from Egypt for the same exact thing on the other side, but yet when Argentina did it, you just looked away. You just looked away and let the fucking play go. It should have been a penalty kick to Egypt. If they miss, whatever, probably knows, and then Argentina should be out. But you know how that goes. Definitely, hopefully, have a better game. Like, it's not one of those things where like Egypt, like Argentina, like plays. That's another thing in this issue is like Argentina is supposed to be the number one team in the world, and Cape Verde, Egypt, all these matches in like the knockout round so far, they have played majority of the time like they don't take these teams seriously. They got a 1-0 goal on Cape Verde and just sat there and played like, oh, these guys are nothing. We're gonna win 1-0. We'll be fine. And Cape Verde came back and made it to 1-1. Then they got another goal and Cape Verde made it 2-2. Same thing with Egypt one. Egypt got 2 goals on them before they even really tried to fucking do anything. Will they actually play serious from the first kick, or are they gonna just play down the like Switzerland like they've done through all these knockout round matches so far? Time for the national anthems. I just hope Switzerland plays better today than they did days ago when they played Colombia because that was such a terrible match, start to finish. Both. And it's another one of those arguments of why do we even do extra time? Just give us fucking penalty kicks because majority of the time the teams get the fucking extra time. They're like, we're just gonna take it easy. We'll just get the penalty kicks. We don't need to rush ourselves. Just get the penalties and we'll be good. So if Argentina wins the World Cup, I do not think they're the best team out there. I would love to be wrong when I fully expect Argentina to win this. The fuck is whistling? Had the match. And I don't think it's the three of the top with like and then Donovan. But Erling Haaland and Norway might be out, but like the fact that they got to the quarterfinals was great for them. Erling Haaland's first World Cup. It's foggy there because of all that damn smoke. They technically need 3 goals in the last 2 matches. What are you talking about? I hope so, man. That smoke did not fucking clear out. It is fucking foggy as hell. Win or lose this entire tournament, this is Messi's last tournament. The next round of World Cup is going to be very interesting. No Ronaldo, no Messi. There's no fucking way Messi comes back for a third one, for another World Cup. He's getting up there in age. No Ronaldo, no Messi, no Neymar. It's really going to be interesting. All I know is that Messi will not have the World Cup record for goals by the time the end of the 2030 World Cup if France is in there, because Kylian Mbappe will pass him up in the group stage. Now, if they do win, if Argentina wins the whole thing, I'm sure Messi might come back. I wouldn't say he would. Hey, Jaden Adams died. It sucks. He was literally only 25 years old and he passed away from something. Who knows? Didn't even call for it. There's been a lot of moment of silence in this World Cup. We had the Zimbabwe, the no, sorry, sorry, the New Zealand earthquake, the fires in I think what was it, Switzerland or Spain or somewhere, and now this man who died from South Africa, who was in this World Cup only like 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, he was here playing in the World Cup against Canada, and now he's no longer with us. Like this has been a very weird time for all this. Thankfully, we didn't have another tragedy when Colombia went back home and the one football player like stayed away. He did not go back home. He is in hiding because he had threats against his life. Yo, like the smoke went up, but it didn't disappear. We're outside still. Switzerland has never been behind in qualifications or any match in this World Cup just yet. They're playing a lot faster already. All in the pitch. Aria. I had a follower on Twitch named Zakaria, who's from Holland. Definitely not him. Likely. Many people just like, jeez, man. Now we have a couple days off after this. Nothing on tomorrow or Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday we have Thursday and Friday off. Saturday for third place. If you're not going to watch the third place, then you have all the way till Saturday. Sunday, I'm sorry, Sunday. Like, the only reason, yeah, there's no chance that I don't think that I'll have to wait until I get to that. Maybe playing an Inter Miami gives Messi another 4 years to even playing that host that match that Argentina will host in. That was bad. Why the fuck would you just push that like that? What the hell are you doing, man? You got lucky with that one. Like, why the hell are you just like thinking that up, man? You had somebody from Argentina on your opponent, your teammate's ass. Like, what the hell were you thinking there? Uh, at the corner. Goal. Goal kick. Yep, off his knee, off his foot. Yep, that's a goal kick. Just a couple bounces off of him, and that is where that goes. And why is the lighting so different? Lighting's up. It's like Argentina looking maybe they're in the middle of the pitch. Again, I don't think either one of these teams are going to concede too terribly early. We are in the quarterfinals here. Not going to see anything else like that. I think Switzerland has given up many goals at all. Switzerland has given up 3 goals the entire tournament, and we're all in the group stage. Yeah, Switzerland has only given up 3 goals this entire tournament. They were in the group stage. One against Canada, I'm pretty sure. Both matches for Argentina have been 3-2 to Cape Verde and Egypt. Not a good way to go. That's going to cost them soon. Got it on. Oh, his cross did just not go where it needed to. Switzerland had something there but couldn't keep it. Argentina just kept that one off the board. That's a little too hard. A little too hard there. Argentina definitely is going to not play this hard at much in the first half because it's a two-half match. It's two half. You have the first half, you slow it down, you don't push yourself. This is your sixth game? Yeah, this is like your sixth game. And what if you want to get to the finals? It's going to take you 8 games to do it. Three for the knockout, the group stage, and 5 for the group knockout round. They're not going to push hard. You probably won't see anything. That's a handball. What the hell were you doing there? Why the hell would you go down so far? It's a handball. Well, Argentina was the only team this tournament, except for I think, and it was Argentina and France until France didn't score 2. Could be wrong. Did France score 2 in the last game? 2. Oh, it was the Paraguay match. That's right, the Paraguay match. Argentina going to go here. In Argentina, if they can get a chance to score, they'll take the chance, but they're not going to push this early. It's only the first half. This is your 5th match. This is your sixth match in 2.5, like 3 weeks, like a month. Yeah, like nearly a month. This is your 4th match, your 6th match. That's nothing. Corner kick. Why does Messi takes the corners? Yeah, that's what you got to do. You have to close Messi down. You cannot let him hold the ball. You cannot let him get any free shots. Like I'm really surprised Messi takes the corners. Has he scored from a corner? Like shot it in from the corner? I don't know. Like I'm really surprised he's the one who takes the ball. Go the other way. Messi just gonna walk the other way. Yeah, it didn't even come close. Like the dude he was saying who was trying to get that header there, not even close. Messi here on the corner. And Justin, too easy. Just too easy there. McAllister gets the goal. Been a while since we've had an early lead here in Argentina, who are taking up majority of the stadium. There's like a small pocket of Switzerland fans. It won't be like that for England. I think it's gonna be like if we get Argentina and England in the semifinals, it's gonna be a 50-50 affair when it comes to crowds. Like the England fans are out there buying their tickets right now. Argentina fans can't buy them tickets yet if they haven't bought them already. Yep, right off the side of his face. 10th minute. I'd say yeah, that sounds about right for a goal, maybe. It'll be probably the easiest match for Argentina to have if they keep playing like this because Switzerland has not looked good at all in the round of 32. Yes, they're this far in, but like that match with Colombia, they look just I don't know. His name is Mac Allister. There's a space in between there. It's not just one word. It's McAllister. Alexis Mac Allister. It should be McAllister, but it's Mac Allister. Can Switzerland make anything out of this? I doubt it, but we'll see. First time trailing in this tournament. Not really. Like Argentina goes up against a top 20 team, they score first. They go against two teams they have no business being on the pitch with them, and they struggle and nearly lose both those matches. Tell me how that makes any sense. Like, just tell me how this makes any sense about Argentina. That should be a yellow. That should be a red card. That should be a yellow card at least. That should be a card. There's no reason he should have went in like that. Hmm. I think Trusty has like one of the shortest, fastest goals in the whole tournament at 7 minutes. I don't know what the fastest goal. I can look at the. I think there's fast goal in one of these. I don't think they do. Steel Congo had a 7 minute goal. Right kick for Switzerland. Oh, sorry, for Argentina. Or throw in for Switzerland or Argentina, whichever. I don't know. I really think that The biggest question you have to ask yourself is which team has the energy left, and when it gets down to this, there's been an extra round in this whole entire tournament compared to before. We went round of 32, then round of 16. You're gonna have the depth to make it through 6 games, 7, 8 games, 5 games in the round of 32 for the whole knockout round, and not just how's that a foul? And then that's BS. He's also 30 some years old, and he's not a young kid anymore. Why isn't Messi running anymore? Because he's not a young dude. He knows where he needs to be to get his goals. He's also 39 years old. He's also 39 years old. He's not an 18-year-old super kid, wonder kid anymore. He'll get his spots where he needs to, and he doesn't need to wear himself out. And the thing about Switzerland is they don't have to get the goal back right away. This is only the first half. Yeah, they definitely got to make sure if you want to have a shot, you got to make sure you cover Messi and you have like 3 guys on Messi. You have 3 guys just on Messi at all times. You do not let him breathe with that ball. If he wants to be off the ball, you keep him off the ball. You do not let him breathe on that ball, and you would have a shot. All you have to do the entire turn. Now, obviously, they're down 1-0, so like Messi doesn't have to score. I just don't think Switzerland has what Egypt was doing, and I don't think they have what Cape Verde was able to do. And the biggest reason why Messi doesn't run, because I guarantee you, if he was running all up and down this pitch like the younger guys are, he probably would be out of. He probably would have hurt himself by now. Probably would have tore something by now. Like he probably would have been like out of this tournament by injury if he just like exerts himself fully at all times. Like look at Ronaldo back when Portugal played Spain. He didn't run at all. He wasn't running. He wasn't running at all in this entire tournament because he's 41 years old. He can't be running all the time. He's not a young guy. Neither is Messi. Messi's not young. Switzerland is not playing like they want to get this back right now. They got to push a lot harder. You really can't say much about the first 6 or 7 minutes. That's like nothing. Oh, they were the much better team for the first 6 or 7 minutes. That's the first 6 or 7 minutes. Both teams are really feeling each other out and figuring out how they want to work their dynamics to be able to possibly score. That's like dumb to say. Switzerland needs to not hold the ball, like, just, like, crowd going wild for a minute. Letting Messi, they need to close in on him. Yep, you got to close in on him. You cannot let Messi breathe. You cannot let him have that open pocket, that open space. Should be going a lot faster. They're just staying back. You let Argentina get back into the defense. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing as Switzerland if you're going to sit there and just let Argentina? Like, you should have moved instead of just staying in place. Wow, good shot. Nice save. Nothing you can do. A rather easy shot, easy save. Couldn't put a little bit of extra power on that. Maybe could have got something. That ball is all the way at the other side and barely stayed in. Offside. He was way offside. Nothing here so far. A 1-0 lead by Argentina. France and Spain at 1, like 2, whatever, 3. That should be a fun one. Tell you what, who if Argentina makes it through this, which they probably will, I think England will give them a much harder fight than Spain than Switzerland can. It's crazy to think that Argentina struggled with Egypt more than they are Switzerland. Switzerland's supposed to be a better team. Possession control 45, 47, 8 in contest, and having a little bit more of the control, but that's not that big of a deal. More than likely. Yeah. Sporting's not doing well at all. Sporting, yes. Yeah, Sporting is the worst team in the MLS on the west side. The worst. They're not the worst team though because yeah, we Philadelphia Union have one win for Columbus is just outside of the playoff qualifier, which MLS. Yeah, when his days as a young guy, in about 10 years or so, when he's like in his 30s, at the twilight of his career, he'll come play in the MLS. And twilight of well, the match break last time in the previous game changed the entire complexion of the game. Can we have something like that in this one? It did. I do love the fact that like the game was like, oh, this doesn't need to be a penalty because the this is and trash. And Switzerland find something here? Will Argentina make an adjustment to get a second goal and make it definitely very hard for Switzerland to do anything? Argentina has shown in the knockout rounds that they get a 1-0 lead, they like to just sit on it. They don't even push. Like, biggest reason why they pushed in the last two matches because Cape Verde kept going and Egypt was up 2-0. Should have been 3-0, but we're never going to get into that. They got their goal. I would not. It would not surprise me if this goal, if unless Switzerland can score an equalizer, if this match ended 1-0. Why would I could be totally wrong, but why would you need to push if Switzerland doesn't push back and get an equalizer? Why would Argentina need to score again? They're up 1-0. So, the question is, does Argentina even push? Or do they just sit on the ball, park the bus, and try to stare Switzerland to score? That's what you gotta look at. Switzerland's got the ball now. Argentina really doesn't have any urgency to do anything. They got their 1-0 lead. That's all they need to win. They tried this strategy against Cape Verde, and Cape Verde was like, "Nah, we're gonna come back and score." Cape Verde would just not go away until um, Argentina again. That's a foul. The further and further this match goes on, if Argentina doesn't really push to the offensive side, they're gonna pretty much just be like, "Okay, Switzerland, we got to go on you. Try and score on us, and we ain't gonna do anything." I could be totally wrong. It's just the way they played against Cape Verde. They got the lead. Why do they need to push? Like they need Switzerland to do something to them and score for them to continue on. If not, why would you wait? Why would you push when you're winning 1-0 and you got a match against England who are done with their game and gets a few extra hours to rest? Switzerland needs to score because yeah, why push? Switzerland ain't gonna do shit. Then there's no reason to push. We'll see though. If they score again, then I am wrong. But hey, we saw they won against Cape Verde, and they had to fight for England the match with Egypt, which Egypt should have won. But we're gonna we don't go into that. Having that extra tournament round of 32 definitely takes a lot on you because you have to play not 7 matches, you have to play 8 to win this whole thing. You have 5 in the knockout stages. Messi played in every single match, and all his all the big players. Like Switzerland's got to put in some effort in, but or why the fuck would the Argentina really push? It's like it's not for Argentina to score. They scored already. Switzerland has to push back, and they're not. And these teams definitely feel like you can just see the fatigue coming on these teams. The deeper we get into this, which one of the final 5 teams are gonna have the strength and the energy to play like England, Spain, and France are guaranteed 2 more matches. Neither one of these teams right now are guaranteed another match. They have to win here. Yeah, you will. Go here. We gonna get anything? Switzerland is just a tad slow, but they do get back and they do get the. The hell are you doing? Gotta go the other way. He's on a run here. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, that's close. Goalkeeper beat him, but barely. Oh, gonna be a foul. They don't. How is that not at least a? Oh man, how you not fouling there? You're like stripping him. How is that a foul? He literally hit the ball. Yeah, Swiss just have to keep pushing, and Argentina will have to respond if they need to. They don't have to. Again, Argentina doesn't have to play hard. They just have to play defense until Switzerland breaks through. Like, why play hard? This is you have 2 more matches to go if you win this. Regardless if you win the next one or not, you have 2 more matches guaranteed in this World Cup if you win this match. Why the fuck would you push as hard as possible if you're already up 1-0? Now it's up to Switzerland to push, try and get that equalizer, and make Argentina work to win this. Because right now Argentina's got the win in the bag if Switzerland can do something. Like the same thing with Cape Verde, the same thing with Egypt, the same thing with Cape Verde. I wouldn't say Egypt; they were down the whole majority of the game against Egypt. Same thing with Cape Verde. They got that one goal against Cape Verde, and they were trying to sit on the fucking ball so Cape Verde equalized. And then Argentina scores in extra time, and again tries to sit on the ball. Cape Verde scores back, and then Argentina has to get that third goal, or else they would have got to penalty kicks. I think Argentina just wants to try and get out of this with one with the without having to put too much strain on the bodies. No, and way too far. Oh, the corner? Oh, deflection. Yeah. Yeah, you give that corner up for sure. Yeah, Switzerland has to score. Argentina doesn't. Why would Argentina really put effort in? You want to try and conserve as much energy as you can, get to the some like beat England, and then get into that finals. But you're gonna face Spain or France, and those two are powerhouses. So of course, that's a yellow. West need to capitalize here somehow. Now, if Switzerland doesn't score in the first half, and Argentina's really going to go on the defensive and just completely just drive this home that they will sit on this ball and they will make sure that Switzerland never makes it inside the box. That's all they'll need. This isn't American football. This isn't baseball. This isn't basketball. You don't need that many points. One goal is all you need. Locked it out of there. It's on Switzerland to make this mean something. Don't kick that back to your goalkeeper. Come the fuck on, man. That's a foul. Yeah, right to the back of the heel. It would not surprise me because Argentina is going to get a centennial game at the World Cup in the next one. They're going to get a host match in Argentina for the centennial um, thing. It would not surprise me if Messi gets put on, joins the team for that one match, and that's it. He gets to have like some kind of like ceremonial like play. He won't play the full match. He'll play like the last 5 minutes or so of that match, and then he'll like leave the team after that. I don't know. It just seems like you're gonna have a match hosted in Argentina, like they're opening in the next World Cup in 2030, and Messi wouldn't be there. Maybe he'll be there as a manager portion. I don't know. We have one more, four matches. Yeah, I could definitely see Switzerland, like Argentina, just going complete defense mode in the second half if Switzerland does not score in the first. Because yes, 1-0 leads cannot be but land. Did you see that Mexico and England game? England hunkered down and they played defense a ton in that second half. Guessed it. Damn, like you can just see this dude's got just sweat all over his shirt and his kit is like just like stuck to his chest. That's how muggy it is out there. Waited too long. Had like 5 seconds. He took forever. I don't know what the hell you were doing there. And this is really up to Switch. How Argentina's gonna play this. Milan. any yellow cards that are on any team today will be wiped out for the semifinals. These guys are soaked in sweat. These guys are absolutely soaked in sweat. You could just see these guys just, I don't know, you really can't tell from the Argentina guys, but there's like two Switzerland guys, their shirts are just soaked in sweat. That could be something that's also affecting Switzerland. Because, like, look at this match thing. It's like all Switzerland, and there's like the little bumps that are Argentina, one being the goal that Argentina got early on in the 10th minute. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the kits or something, because Argentina kits don't look like they got sweat on them at all, but like Switzerland, they're just drenched in sweat. That's a foul. You can definitely tell that, like, it could be a thing that Switzerland is just like not used to this type of weather. They are like sweating profusely while it looks like Argentina is all cool, calm, and collected. Like, sheesh. That was a bad pass. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. Step forward. Lane gets the clear. Yeah, but like Messi didn't have to jump up, like shoot it up like that. That felt like that was just him getting clear on the ball. That one didn't really feel like they were trying to score there. That felt like he just wanted to get the ball down the pitch as far as possible so that Switzerland has to come all the way the other way. Like, it's definitely how it looks like with like they're playing. It definitely looks like that's how Argentina's playing. They're not playing to score another goal. They're playing just to keep the ball out of their side of the pitch. Again, if they score another one, I'm wrong. But when I saw in the Cape Verde match, this is the same thing that Argentina did. They scored. Did they score that Cape Verde match? Cape Verde. They scored in the 29th minute. Messi scored in the 29th minute, and then they just sat on the ball and tried to set on the ball. And then, obviously, in extra time, everything that went down there. Like, why score? Why push? Make 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 Switzerland earn this goal. Try and make Switzerland earn it. If they don't, then it's whatever. Switzerland gonna try a little fake out there. Got it way too high, and that's gonna be a foul anyway. That was terrible. Way too high. That needs to be a little bit lower and a little bit further back to get to your guy. There was no way he was gonna get that. Messi's arguing with the referee. Give that guy a yellow. Yeah. I'm the goalkeeper. I'm just kicking that ball as hard as possible. Let it bounce at the other end. Let the ball bounce down the other end. Yep. Let that ball just go down the other end and then let Switzerland get it back and see if Switzerland can do anything. He took that shot. Oh, oh damn, man. Can we stop with the flopping and the like rolling around on the floor, on the ground? There's the yellow. I mean, what the officials are for. That's what the other officials are for. Riambola. Yeah, that's a yellow. That's a yellow all day. He ran right into him. He didn't even try to play the ball. That's a yellow. He's lucky it's not a red. I think in some leagues that could be a red. That could. I honestly think that could be a red in some places because he was not playing the ball at all, and he ran into him and like just literally cut his legs out in front of him. That easily could have been a red in some leagues. I'm pretty sure. But he kicks the ball, makes the most. Get your hand off your dick. What are you doing? Yep, that is exactly what they're doing. That ball is going to go all the way. Goal kick. Again, like Argentina's not playing the score. They got their goal. If Switzerland wants to be stupid and give them up a goal, they'll take it, obviously. But they want Switzerland to work for it. They want Switzerland to go out there and get an equalizer, or else they're not going to work for it. Yeah, that should be a yellow. Offsides. Little offsidesy. Yeah, he's way off. He's offsides. Barely. Like his one leg was off. I get it. And you got 4 minutes. Yeah. If I'm Argentina, I would get a second one just to make it even more hard. But if they don't want to score, they don't have to. It all depends on what Switzerland wants to do here. And Switzerland so far has done jack shit. They've had majority of the ball. That's the thing. They've had majority of the ball. Argentina's had two corners. They barely had the ball on the offensive side of the pitch. Debatable. It's a World Cup. It's the quarterfinals. You have to take risks. If you don't, lose. Can Argentina get here with another goal with a kick? I think they're just going to kick it back. They're just going to kick it back. Nothing there. Do. Okay, just kick the ball to the other end. Get a goal kick maybe. They tied that. That was a ticky tack tie up really. They both came together. That's nothing more than that's nothing. They both just kind of landed at the same time. That was as close of a boom ticky tack play. Still shot goal since goal in 10th minute. They're not even really trying. That's the thing. Like they're not trying. Here's their first like chance in the offensive side. Alrighty. Something going on here. Sorry, Dad, talking to my dad for a minute. Just get to the. We're just going to halftime here. There's again. Switzerland could not score at all in this first half. There's no reason why you're going to see much of an effort from Argentina coming out of the halftime. Take it back to this thing, and that's going to be halftime. Like literally, there is nothing to say about this other than Argentina got that early goal, and that's all they needed. They're gonna play like they're gonna. It would not surprise me if like this possession definitely gonna be like over 60%, 70% in favor of Switzerland by the end of this. Unless they score a goal, why is Argentina still stick out the supposed cable? The ball hit the cable, which a super hinge shot that's gonna make it like 180p. It's gonna be like 80p, like not even 180, but 80p. So you could barely tell. Like all looks like it just goes normally. I see nothing. I see absolutely nothing. Because he kicked the ball, you dumbass, and the ball was dropping down. Who's gonna win between Spain and France on Tuesday? That is a very interesting matchup going on there. Listen, yep, they got their one goal. I don't see, I really don't see Argentina putting much effort in. They got that goal at the 10th minute mark, just before the timer crossed over to 10. And they have been on the defensive end doing absolutely fucking nothing for the majority of this entire game since then, because they don't have to. It is up to Spain. His name is Mac Allister. It's not McAllister. It's Mac Allister. There's a space in there. It literally did look like it deflected off of the Switzerland player on the McAllister's face. Switzerland's try-ish. That pass. Only he could have been able to push. There was a foul on the fucking Argentinian guy. He pushed him. Honestly, if Argentina was to get one or two more goals, they would probably swap Messi out just because give him rest before they got to play England on Wednesday after Harry Kane played all 120 minutes. Steve Bellington played most of the 120 minutes. He did get subbed out. Not doing that. I could care less about this one. Yep. Yeah, one half away from seeing Argentina. Matchup. Uh, Basically, it comes down to the loser goes home, the winner guarantees two more matches. Like, it's either you're playing, I don't know, you said this is your game, you're playing a winners of this one, have one more regardless. Like, one of the hated, like, didn't even take place. it's ever do a cup. It absolutely find out. Then like 2038 one, and now gotta build, gotta do in the next 12 to have a better showing than we care if we find a bunch of that are at 10 years old now, whatever. Have a better showing if we have a third chance to host up. Definitely is becoming a great tournament. Right now, it's Argentina. 1.5 away from take it World Cup. But people watch these games on mute. Norwegian player got a yellow because he was arguing with the referee. Saying, "Oh, the flopping is why America will never do this." Argentina is gonna sit on the bus, park the bus, and not do a damn thing for the rest of this match. I'm calling it. Down. They'll park the bus. They won't feel. They won't feel it unless Switzerland scores. Switzerland has to be the ones who have the nerves of service. Have what it takes? Probably not. Argentina just park the bus, kick the ball away, take them score. If Argentina scores again, then cool. I was wrong, but like, yeah, it definitely feels like this is what they're gonna do. This is what they did against Cape Verde. This is what they were doing against Cape Verde until Cape Verde decided they wanted to score. Found a way to score. They are. Yeah, if I'm Argentina, I would definitely want a second one, maybe a third one, just to put that stamp, that nail, take that final nail and Switzerland off it, and like get that second goal, get that third goal, sub Messi out so he's not so he doesn't have to play all 90 minutes. Like Like that's what I would do if I'm Switzerland. If I'm Argentina, I want to get the assuredness that we don't have to play extra time. We don't have to play Messi the whole time because yes, he is getting up there. He's 39 years old. He'll be 40 very soon. Um, this is probably his last World Cup. You want to keep him. You want to try and get him as much rest as possible. Get that second goal. Get that third goal. Switzerland's not going to be able to probably come back from that. Take Messi out and let him rest. Put to the goalkeeper. I'm Argentina. I'm just kicking the ball like as far as I can deep on the other side. Make Switzerland come back. Make Switzerland come back down the other side of the pitch. Get that, and because they gotta waste time doing it. That's the thing. Argentina's not getting pressed at all for the most part. Even though it will say possession for the most part has been Switzerland all the way. What have they done? They haven't pressed. All those passes, they've gotten 6 shots, but only one to go on goal. They got another one there. I guess you can call that maybe. Kick that ball forward. Don't do something stupid. God, man. That's another few minutes. That's another minute or so off the clock. There's so much time left still, obviously. But to be down for a hydration break, extra time, halftime, and we're in the 48th minute here. second straight. Weren't they in the FIFA World Cup semifinals the last 3 times? Wouldn't this be the third straight? Weren't they in the finals 2 years, 4 years, 8 years ago? I was gonna say, didn't Argentina make the finals like? Oh no, wait, never mind. That was France and someone else. I don't know. That was such a bad shot. Yeah, there's a reason they're holding the ball. They're trying to make Switzerland push them, or so they can come back and score again. He's got to be offsides. Nice save. That flag has to go up, pretty sure. I was gonna say that dude was offside by like a mile. They gotta be quick with those offside calls because there's no reason that it should be like possible for a goal. If he's offside, he's offside. Call the fucking flag. He is offside. Doesn't matter anyway. He didn't score. Good passing though, but like, high tackle. Ball went you know. It does seem like a lot of times the flag doesn't even get pulled up when it needs to. They're waiting for the VAR, the person in the VAR booth, to say that's an offside before they throw the flag up. You don't see it really go up that often. Comes Argentina. Hit it. Now that ball, the goalkeeper went down way too fast on that one. That could have been very bad. Off the back of his hip, the back of his leg, back of his lower leg. So, yeah, corner kick. 3 corners to 1. Been a very clean game. You can't call no controversy so far. No controversy so far, but and just heads that away. Honestly, like I said, like Argentina has nothing to worry about if Switzerland can't push. Yeah, if he could have got just a little bit instead of it hitting like and going off, it could have probably hit and went in maybe. Switzerland has to score. They can't just sit there and sit back. Argentina literally can just play people away if they wanted to and not have to do anything. That would be boring and people call it bullshit, but miss that completely. It's a fragile lead if Switzerland's able to sit there and do anything, but they really haven't been able to do anything. They did ever. But Argentina press at all. They really haven't. Yeah, they got like another shot. 6 shots each, both of them. Like, how does that not go on? I don't understand. What's a shot on goal? Like, isn't a shot on goal usually when the goalkeeper gets the ball? Like, if the goalkeeper grabs the ball, isn't it like a shot on goal? Like, yeah, Switzerland's had the ball more, but Argentina's not having to do anything. You're gonna have to. That's how you keep Messi off the board. Messi doesn't score if you keep somebody on him at all times. Two people on him at all times. That's why Egypt. That's what happened in the Egypt game for the majority of the match. They had him under lock and key, and then they just lost him for a minute, and he scored. Got anything here? No. Gonna get deflected all the way back. You don't have to stop. Switzerland should like that's bullshit. Switzerland should not have had to stop. That's bullshit right there. We've seen throughout this entire. We want to talk about inconsistency. We've seen throughout this entire tournament. Unless it's a head injury, the referee just lets play go on. Unless the ball is kicked out. The ball was not kicked out there. Oh, like toe on toe, like just bang together, bang bang. He's limping. He's limping. Got to get off the pitch because that's just how that works. He's limping pretty badly. He might have to be changed out. That's going to be a brutal one. They did sub him out. It looks like possibly. France and Spain is going to be a very belter. I don't know who wins that one. That one's it should be Mbappe in there, but France is not going to. Yamin Yamal is definitely going to try. Not really, unless France, Spain has. I mean, Switzerland has to score here. They have to score, but it's not in doubt. Yes, Switzerland playing up a man. Messi has outside of the corner kick that he kicked in to for that goal hasn't done anything. McAllister definitely would be the guy. Definitely feel like Argentina should have scored a second or a third goal, and then you go, you know what? We don't need Messi for the rest of the match. Let's just go with that. Switzerland just ain't got it, man. It definitely feels like the heat's getting to them. Like you can just see, like I don't know, maybe it's the kits that are like not as good as the other ones, but like Argentina look just like cool, calm, collected. They got like no sweat coming down them, and then Switzerland are just covered in sweat. They are covered in sweat. It stopped there. He's dancing. He's dancing. Argentina won't have to qualify next time because they are getting a centennial, a ceremonial like match. in Argentina. I don't know why we have to do that, but that's what they want to do to celebrate 100 years of the FIFA World Cup. Yeah, and it's like they're daring. They're basically daring and telling Switzerland, "You have to score on us. We're not going to do anything." As a head, nice save by the goalkeeper. Make him work just a little bit. I really hope somebody got that shot, got a shot of that when he's in midair, because that's a hell of a shot if you got that guy making the goal save in midair. But this is it too little, too late though. Been 1-0 for way longer than you want it to be. Really on both sides. One side you want to be 1-1, and the other side you want to be at least 2-0. Give Switzerland zero chance to come back, and just waltz in, get Messi off the field, let Messi rest for the rest, like the last 30 minutes of the game. If Argentina would have scored two more, like one or two more times already, I think Messi would like be out of the game already. Why would you keep the guy who, like the aging star, who you want to have as rested as possible going into a game against England on the field still? If that, especially with the fact that Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham played well over. Well, Harry Kane played 2 hours of in-game time. Jude played almost 2 hours. And the next one's going to be a weird like World Cup because it's like Morocco, Spain, Portugal. Argentina's going to have a match in their home place. I think Uruguay is going to have a spot as well. You see this. Yeah, it's going to be Morocco and Portugal. Spain are going to be your main hosts, but then you have sanitary match hosts in Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Which Paraguay should be absolutely stripped of that because of their bullshit that they put, the disgrace that they showed in the match against France. That should be stripped of them completely. Why the fuck is Paraguay getting a goddamn match? What have they done to earn that? Argentina and Uruguay being multiple wasn't good at all. What the hell was that? Got a run here. Way too far out. He couldn't catch up to it. Nobody. And that's going to be a corner. Oh, Argentina. Yeah, so the next two World Cups, it's. How the hell is that like that? Damn it. Ugh, never mind that. I hate when it does. Bad. And then nothing. Yeah. It's like 72 seconds you came up with that. Yeah, the fact that you have what is it, six qualified teams already? Yeah. Morocco is a co-host. It's 16, six teams already set for the next World Cup. What's the next World Cup going to look like, though? That's in 4 years, but we already know Ronaldo's not going to be there. We already know Messi's probably not going to be there for sure. I'm sure he'll be at the Argentina opening match, but not playing in the match. Maybe he'll be on the staff. Who knows? Eh. Still fighting. Nice save. Nice save, and he keeps it in somehow. But can they do anything? That was a magnificent save, though. I hope some photographers are getting those amazing saves there, because those would be like, if this ends up being 1-0, like those would be spots that you would have, like those would be shots in the newspaper that you would have, like the goal and then another save. Like holy hell, man, this dude is like making some massive saves. Switzerland's trying, but he is making some massive saves. Like hopefully there's some photographers or something getting those shots, because that would be something you would put, especially if they clean sheet them. That should be something you would see in the newspaper tomorrow, along with like the goal. Well, I didn't either. Switzerland's pushing, but do they have any enough to get past this goalkeeper and the wall that Argentina is built? If they do, then Argentina will be like, okay, we got to wake up and we got to score to make sure we don't go to extra time. Also depends on how late the goal would be if they were to get it. So they have to do something. They can't just go. They can't just. They have to push. This will wake Argentina up if they do score. That's the thing. It will wake them up. I'm way far behind. I'll fix that. And he scores it. We have ourselves a tie. It is 1-1. That far. There's still a lot of time left. There is still a lot of time left. No, about the same time where you should be. Yeah, we're about 40 seconds in behind. Yeah, Argentina is now tied. It is now tied 1-1. Argentina, this is what they do. They park the bus. They want you to break through the defense before they wake up and do anything. They did this against Cape Verde. They had no chance to do this against Egypt because they were down for 80% of the match. Very good spot there. He just nutmegged him barely. But can Argentina go back over and score? They're going to hold it until we get to to stoppage time and take that lead again. Now Argentina will wake up and now Argentina will push. They were not pushing at all for the last 40 minutes, the last 28 minutes, or 23 minutes. That's what they did against Cape Verde. They sat on the lead until Cape Verde equalized. And then they got the 2-1 lead in extra time, and they sat on it again until they got an equalization. That's what they've been doing, except for the match against Egypt, because Egypt had the lead for the bulk of the match. Hey, yeah, man's off the pitch. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow. Dude, hey, stay back. What are you doing? Stay the fuck back. You're gonna get a yellow yourself if you keep going after him. Paredes is probably gonna be taken off. That was a flop. That was a big dive. Like, what the hell did he dive for? I have no idea what he jumped for. But he didn't even look like he touched him. Like, what was that replay? Like, did he even actually touch him? That's what they're checking right now. I don't think he touched him. That's what they're checking. Like, I don't think he touched him. Like, the dude literally just went into the air. Like, dude, he didn't touch him. I didn't, like, dude, he's like literally up in the air doing that before I think he even touches him. There was nothing. What the hell was that? Like, he didn't even come close to touching him. That's a fucking dad dive. That's a dive. That's a red card. That's a double yellow. That's out. No. He has to reverse it. What the hell did he do that for? Yeah, they did that in the United States Paraguay game where the guy dove and they swapped the yellow. That's another yellow. He's out. That was a massive dive. That's another yellow. He's out. He's out. That's a double yellow. He's already he's out of here. You dove, dude. What were you thinking? You fucking dove. What are you thinking? You can't. What were you thinking? He never touched you. This will be a controversy, but the dude literally dove. What was he thinking? That's a double yellow. He's out. It doesn't matter. He dove. Why was he diving like that? Like nobody touches him and he's literally diving. There's nobody in vicinity of that. That's a dive. That's a double yellow. He's out. There's nothing you can complain about that. They set precedent with the United States in Paraguay match where you had the guy dive. They tried to give a yellow to the U.S. guy. And VAR said no, he's faking it, and then they switched. That's basically cheating. What the fuck was Embolo thinking there? You basically handicapped your team, and you're probably going to end up losing. He has no choice but to give a yellow. Yeah, if he didn't give a yellow, he gave a yellow card for what looked like a bad foul. The dude took a dive, so he has to swap it. That's two yellows. You're out of here. There's nothing like that's gonna be some kind of controversy, but it's not. That was a yellow. It was a double yellow. He knew he was on a fucking yellow. Why the fuck would you do something that's going to get you knocked out of the match? What the fuck was he thinking? Dude, like, if you're gonna fall over and you're gonna die, make sure you get fucking touched. The problem is, it wasn't that he got sent off and Landon Donovan was like he doesn't want to see somebody sent off. They gave the yellow because it looked like he got a back foul. Because he gave that yellow, VAR they have to switch the yellow because of the dive. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, if you're gonna have somebody get fouled, foul him. Make sure he's fouling you. But Embolo knew. Embolo knew he was on a yellow. He knew he was on a yellow. There's no goddamn reason that you're gonna go out there and you're gonna get a second yellow. That's what you get. You get the second yellow, you're off with the red. That's what it happens. That's the rules. You know the fucking rules. There's no controversy there. There's no nothing. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I don't. The people are like, oh, how is that a controversy? That's not a controversy. The dude fucking dove. Like, if you, it's like if you're gonna hit the fucking thing, like, I'm like watching it. Now, obviously, when we first saw it, I was like, yeah, that was a bad foul. And then you watch replay, and this guy's not touched at all. What the fuck, man? You were in the knockout round. This isn't even the group stage anymore. Making a mistake like that and costing your team a man this far into the tournament. If your team loses, it's gonna be partially your fault. Because now they're down a man for the remainder of this tournament, this match. Oh my god. He was on a yellow. It's really hard in this tournament to get two yellows. We barely see anybody getting yellows in this fucking tournament. And you got two yellowed in the same fucking match. What the fuck, man? Hey, look at this. We have the disciplinary thing here. Let's see. Um, we've only seen in one thing. Nobody else has gotten, I don't think, a double yellow in the same match. Getting two yellows in the same match has not happened in this tournament, I'm pretty sure. That's no, absolutely not. He should have known. He knew what he was fucking doing, and yet he still did it. What the fuck was he thinking? He now made it so your team, like, it's like you're on a yellow. What were you doing? Like, what the fuck, man? Your team goes out. You're tied 1-1 right now, and you just made it so much harder for your team to stay in this game because they're down a man because you decided you wanted to dive without being touched. I don't feel sorry for Embolo at all. He can cry all he wants. There was no fucking reason to be that stupid. They were already having trouble getting that fucking get that one goal in the 67th minute. Well, he's in tears because he know he probably fucked his team. And Bolo's probably in tears because he knows that he fucked his team and will probably see them lose because of his stupidity. I don't care. Stop with the fucking diving. If somebody's gonna run into you, let them run into you. Don't fucking just jump trying to get a fucking penalty or a foul. It's gonna come. I just don't see a way that Switzerland wins this now. Yeah, well, they were fuck. It was Bosnia, not fucking Argentina. Like it's Bos. That was Bosnia, not Argentina. Could have talked. You could have. You. I don't know. You could have mentioned the Mexico England game where they sat there and defended for like I don't know how long it was. Embolo definitely made it. Embolo definitely made it harder for his team to win this match. He's got to hope and pray, even if they somehow win this, he would miss the game against England. If they would somehow like take this extra time, win this, and go to penalties and win, he would miss the semifinals. Like just stupidity, man. No call for that. Yes, they did set precedent in the U.S. Paraguay match. If you do something like that, they're gonna have to swap it. They doing fucking Seven Nation Army. Argentina doesn't score and we somehow go to extra time. I don't fucking know, man. Like they should be taking advantage of the fact that they're up a man now. I don't see how Switzerland wins this unless and it has to go to penalties and they have to play as massive lockdown defense as possible. They have to be on the defensive and hope that Argentina doesn't score during now and the time and extra time. Good fucking grief will it stop doing that? Because like we played Bosnia. Yeah, we were down a man for about 30 minutes or so against Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's not Argentina. That's not England. That's not who else had a red card in a game? That's not Mexico. That's not these teams that are actually pretty good. Hell, Belgium could have got a red card against the United States, and I still think we would have got blown out of the water. They could have got a red card when it was 2-2, 1-1, and I guarantee you, we still would have had it. We probably would have lost that game pretty badly. Yeah, I think the only way that when Switzerland wins this one is if it goes to penalties, because that will just be down to whoever makes the best kicks. Stuff like this, I don't know. Switzerland's just gonna play defense until now, until either there's a goal or we get the penalties. This is how this game has to come down for them. They have to just play defense. They can't do anything else. because you're not going to score down the man against Argentina. They're having trouble enough to get the first goal at 67 minutes. I just don't see a scenario. And it's offsides. Offsides. Yeah, he's offsides. He's off because it's supposed to be two in between two defenders, right? Pulling Lena out. Martinez and Montero on. Not everyone's wearing a black strap on their arm, I see. Black band on their arm. Only way that Switzerland has a shot now to win this is penalties. Like, you can do that shit in the Premier League, you can do that shit in the MLS, and it's whatever. Don't pull that shit in the fucking World Cup when you're on the knockout stage. Like, if you wanted to do that in the group stage, first match, second match, whatever, this is the knockout stage, man. There was no call for that. He's got to go back down in the locker room, having to watch his try to make it to penalties. That's just the biggest thing is that Switzerland needs this to stay 1-1, and they have to make it through through regular time, stoppage time, 30 more minutes, another break, and get the penalties. I can't with this game. Like, Switzerland can score here; it'd be crazy, but they're not gonna. Like, take that your one player off, and now you have to change to more defensive. So maybe your one of your attacking players is now not in a position to help get that second goal that could send you possibly to the semis. Thing it is like Argentina's really not pushing. I figured if they were really pushing, they would have scored by now with it being on up man. It's like it's really hard to get one yellow, let alone two in the World Cup. It's like I'm sure in Premier League, MLS, ELF, whatever league you're looking at, you see a lot of these fouls or something that have happened in these World Cup matches. They would have been yellows at least in those leagues. But man, like to get two yellows in a match is like so fucking hard. So the fact that this dude was like, I'm on a yellow, I'm just gonna dive. I'll dive. I'm not gonna. I'll just dive. Like let the dude hit you. People need to stop playing soft. Let these fuckers hit you. Stay in. Doesn't matter. He missed it. Nice save in. but just a little too hard. Barely keeps that in, and he just bounces it way over. It hit 20 off the head. It came off the Argentina head. We're gonna have a lot of stoppage time, I'm sure, because of the VAR check. Absolutely gonna have a lot of stoppage time because of that VAR check and everything. Yes. Like the only way that Switzerland has a chance to come out of this and make it to the semis now, they need to get the penalties. They need to get kind of lucky break that goes their way because they're not going to do it any other way. 9 minutes of stoppage time. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time there. We've had like I think about 30 goals in stoppage time in this World Cup. In some kind of stoppage time, whether it's the first half, second half, or in extra time, we've had about I think probably like 30 goals in stoppage. They went short. They went short and quick. They just want to get this over with. They don't want to go to second to extra time. Messi gonna try. Nothing. So close. They're not making it easy for Messi, which is the thing you have to do with Messi. Just couldn't get it. They're working hard on Messi, man. Barely misses that. Yep. 92second minute. We still got 7 minutes to go. 6.5 now. Really hard to have that like extra man gone. Having been like oh well Bosnia we were down a man in against Bosnia and they even scored and like that's fucking Bosnia Herzegovina. Almost anybody down a man should probably beat Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is Argentina. Same thing with like England and Mexico. England lucky they got out of that one with Mexico playing up a man for majority of the match. That's a better that's a better one to say other than in that goal was like a life they had their lifeguard and then fucking Embolo decided he was gonna do a fucking shitty ass dive, getting his second yellow and he gone. Yep. Again, it is really hard. It seems like with some of these referees to get yellow cards. So to get two in one match, my goodness. Now somebody's no. We've had a couple people get double yellows in multiple matches, not the same match. But a couple of if you look at the discipline, the yellow and red cards, the red cards or the suspension cards that you've seen throughout the tournament, a lot of like there have been a couple double yellows, but they haven't been in the same match. Most of them were in the group stages. Switzerland have two subs still. Argentina has two subs still. If we go to extra time, there'll be three each. That's the only thing is Switzerland can only hope if they somehow make it to the extra time. If they somehow make it extra time, get through those 30 minutes, and get the penalties, they have a shot. Because anybody can win on penalties. Anybody can win and lose on penalties depending on how you go. Which Messi hasn't been like Messi, of course, would be one of those ones who shot. That's why I said they should Argentina should have got that second goal, maybe third goal, and then they sub Messi out, let him rest for as much as possible going into the match with England. Again, this is just what Argentina does. They sit on the fucking ball. They get a goal and they sit on the fucking ball and not let dare the other team to come back, and that's what happened here. It's happened in the Cape Verde match. I didn't watch the Jordan match because who gives a fuck? They were going to beat Jordan anyway. Oh, it just goes out of play. Are we really going to go to extra time with Switzerland down a man? I just don't see like them going to extra. Like, good upper man, how the fuck are you not getting a fucking You are like definitely probably a better team at this. And Switzerland has had for the most part has had the possession until recently. Majority of the possession has gone to Switzerland because again Argentina sat on the fucking ball and decided to plug the bus for a majority of the fucking match. I don't have any ball in this. I don't care who the fuck wins. I just want to see a winner. I know they want to try and get one for Messi, but if Switzerland's smart, they do not leave Messi alone at all. You ain't like if you're Switzerland, you might be down a man. You want them if they're gonna win, they have to win with somebody other than Lionel Messi. That's how you should be playing this. Get it out. There's 2 minutes left. That's their own fucking fault. There's nothing coming easy because they sit here, they get a goal, and they're like, that's enough for us. We're gonna sit on it. We're gonna sit here, and you have to score on us. And then everybody, I mean, Egypt of course was winning the entire time up until like the last 10 minutes. But like they sit there and go, we're sitting on the ball. We're not gonna do anything. You have a goal. Can you come and beat us? Like good fucking grief. This match, Argentina shows time and time again they are not the best team in the world. They do not play like the best team in the world. They play like the luckiest fucking team in the world. Oh, it barely stayed in. Barely got past the goalkeeper there, but he was on. Hey, that was a rough one right there. Yeah, bicycle kicks goal there. If somebody Argentina like Bellingham earlier would have been able to run up and get that ball, it could have been over. Why again? I don't understand why Messi takes the corners because that would have been like a spot for him to be right there on the end, and when that ball comes out, like barrel in there and hit that goal for the win. Not there either. Kick for Switzerland. That should basically be the break, right? That should be end of time right there for the first half of the time. 90 minutes and 9 minutes, and then they cannot believe it. Great goal there, great save there, but nobody was there. Like nobody was there for Argentina as he gets that ball away, and that is the end of the regular time. We're going to overtime. Oh man, I use the bathroom. That nobody counted Switzerland out. Everyone counted Switzerland out. And of course, just like Cape Verde, Argentina got the first goal and then sat their asses on the ball. Cape Verde to score on them, and they did. They didn't score. They took Argentina a lot longer than this. Then Cape Verde, and just like Cape Verde, they made it 1-1. Again, Egypt. Valen Bola, I don't know what the fuck you were doing, man. Like, I cannot believe, man. If they and here's the thing, if Switzerland somehow wins this and Bolo has to miss the next match, there was no reason to do that. Ed, People not understanding that 2 yellows turned into a red. Dumbasses. These. But we have a goal here. Or will we go on the penalties? We still got 30 minutes to go. Regardless if there's a goal or not. By a golden goal would be cool, but we don't have that. Imagine if they had golden goal here for this anger people would have. Nobody on the other side really for that push. Gotta throw the ball back, kid. You have to throw the ball back. You can't just keep it. It's like Mbola having that dive just makes me like my head hurt. Like, why would you do something like that? You were in a tight fight with Argentina. You have been 1-1. If you can somehow make a goal happen, you can knock out the defending champs. And now your team has to play for 30 minutes at least, and hopefully get the penalties. Then the match can be anything. Then the winner can be anybody. Looks like Switzerland and Argentina both use one of their subs, so they should be still get an extra one in extra time. There is no way they're defending this 1-1 goal down a man in with 30 minutes of time. It's gonna break eventually. There's just no way they'll do it. Unless Argentina wants to go penalties, then Argentina won't press at all. But if I'm Argentina, just get this over with. Get this over with. Just slipped and fell on his face. He fell on his fanny. He fell on his ass. It's funny. Damn, man. Two two matches that won the extra time. Right? Another one went the extra time today too, right? Yeah, it went the extra time today. This is match 100. There's still 4 matches to go. Could you imagine they do a 64 at the 2038? Oh my, a 60, yeah, 64. I think that would be diluting the pool way too much in my opinion. But absolutely, I think they dilute the pool too much. You know, Cape Verde had a great little run, which was cool. They only got into the round of 32 because there was a third place finish. Even though I think they got second in the pool. A lot of people, yeah, they all went crazy thinking that went in, but it went to the opposite side of the net, the wrong side of the net. They don't. They have one less man, and it's like they're trying. Splits everything and just misses. Ooh, yeah, so close there. Yeah, you see these Swiss boys have like just drenched in sweat, and they are definitely looking like they are tired. I don't unless Argentina can score in the first 15 minutes. I don't think they'll push in the second because it's going to be a tiresome second like thing. If Argentina would have not sat on the ball and they would have got that second, maybe third goal, go up 3-0. Um, I guarantee you Messi would have been out in the like the last 20 minutes of the game, last 20 30 minutes of the game, if they would have been up bigger than 1-0 in the second half. Just because you got England, Bellingham and Kane both played well into the night into that match. Kane played all 120. Bellingham played almost 120. Like you went on the same day, but you try and get your guy a little bit of rest. Just isn't going to happen. That's a yellow if my fucking thing up. Really going to have this thing? Oh no. I don't even know. Have any issue at all. Nice and cold, man. It's nice and cold. Oh, oh, elbow to the back of the head. That's a foul. Winner advanced in 10 of the 12 extra times. Yeah. Yeah, you can just definitely see everyone on the pitch is hurting. Every one of them on the pitch is like absolutely like you see guys limping all over the place here. Like it's definitely like he got a yellow Martinez. Yeah, I can see Messi and Mike coming for a one match. They're playing the home Centennial game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Would Messi be able to come back and play? Yeah, maybe. 43, man. That's pushing it. I mean, he's playing in the MLS. He doesn't put much effort in the MLS. I mean, so that probably can help extend his career another 5 years, maybe. I don't know. If they don't score in the first half, will Messi and Argentina really even try in the second? That is a question you have to ask yourself. Will they even try in the second and just go to penalties? Messi had the boot for the night? No. He just cut. He just chucked that in. Like France and Spain both won their matches in regulation, whereas England won theirs in extra time, and Argentina and Switzerland right now are playing in extra time, with neither team ahead of the other, even though Switzerland's down a man. How do we get to this, man? Anybody who's still from the who've been in here still since the first kick are definitely playing with heavy legs, playing 100 minutes plus. Like getting very few rests. There are no hydration breaks anymore. They get one more break. There we go. 100 minutes. And just knocks it away. If Argentina scores this late, they will park the bus in the last 15 minutes, and that Switzerland will not have a shot at scoring. Especially because of penalties. If and the fact that Argentina is not even the fact that this went to extra time, you've been up a man for 20 minutes almost. Probably Megan. That might be it. And Messi took a hard fall there. Oh, bam, and just drops his knee on the mat, on the ground. That'd be the thing is, Messi gonna get, be able, be up and ready for the next match? He's taking a beating here. That was a hard fall. Oh, hits the wall. Straight into the wall. Yeah. I think he could have taken. I think he could have taken a better shot there. Like that one just felt like not a big effort there. Well, 103 minutes into this match, even Messi at 39 years old is gonna be fucking exhausted. And yeah, they want to score here in this period of extra time, and then park the bus in the second half, and just play defense. That's what they want to do. They don't want to go to penalties. That's the biggest thing about penalties, though. Yeah, he's hurting. They're down a man right now who's down there, he's hurting. He's limping. Yeah, he's limping. They still got a sub at least, two subs at least, so they can get him off if they need to. That's a long ass shot, and that's going absolutely just to a goal kick. Oh, that's a hurt one. And he was limping getting up. Uh-huh. He's hurting. He's hurting. Got to get him off of there. If he's not a sub, man, you got to get him off. He's hurting. You don't want to have a man who's hurting who can hopefully help defend against any the other team and give up a goal. Got it in way too high. That should be should be the end of the first break, right? I'm going to break, right? Honestly, I don't think there should be any stoppage time in the thing. There's just been enough as it is. 1 minute, 1 minute of stoppage. I don't know why. Like unless there's like a 20, unless you're down for 10 minutes or something in and a half of the overtime, there should be no stoppage time. Gets it out of there. Yeah, he's got to get off. He's hurting so badly. Yep, nothing. Thomas is hurting. This should be the final play of the first half at halftime of overtime, or extra time as they call it. Yep, that should be break right there. Now the question is, how much will Argentina actually push? How much will Argentina push? They play desperate to try and get this goal and end this. In the shootouts, anything goes. Really, we don't know who's going to win from that. Like Argentina has not been playing desperate enough to try and just end this. Switzerland's doing the smart thing that Egypt was unable to finish up doing is keep people on Messi. Make somebody else score. Like McAllister did for them the first time because it was a corner kick. They need to make sure that Messi doesn't get an open shot. Do not let him score. Do not let him push the ball. Give it to make somebody else score on you. Fifteen minutes for penalties. You literally need to have like six defenders on this field. You need six people defending. Arrow is off. Utameno is on. Not a guarantee, even at penalties, because you miss one or two and Argentina hits all those in, you're done. Argentina is supposed to be the best team in the world, and they have yet to play like the best team in the world. I'm sorry, that they get lucky. They were lucky to survive Cape Verde. They were lucky to survive um, against Egypt. They should have lost that game. And here they are, 1-1 with a man advantage, and they can't seem to get a fucking goal right now. This has just been like just bad. Like, I don't know what the fuck Argentina has been doing. Why they play like this? Why they get one goal and decide to sit on the fucking ball unless they're down like they were against Egypt, where they had to play desperate to even come, like, have a chance to win that game. It just doesn't make any sense why they play like this. Well, you have the number one, the supposed number one team and the number 19 team going against each other. I guess you can say this, but it's a one game. It like Argentina got that one goal and they literally sat on the fucking ball for way too long, allowing Switzerland to get back in this game. They literally sat and was like, "Come on, Switzerland, come on! You want to win this? You got to come back in on us," and they did. And Argentina just never responded after that. It's just ridiculous how, like, you're supposed to tell me that Argentina, this is the best team in the world when they don't fucking act like it has to, like, majority of the fucking time. They're lucky to get past Cape Verde, lucky to get past fucking Egypt, and now they're in a fight to possibly go to penalties against Switzerland. You're the best team in the fucking world. You should be winning this game, and this should have never went to extra time, especially when there was still 18 minutes left in extra time. Well, it was 18 minutes plus the 9 stoppage. So there was like 20 some. There was over 20 minutes left in regulation. How the fuck do you not score another goal? Like, I don't care if they win the fucking whole thing or not. This is Argentina should not be looked as one of the best teams in the world because they're not. They don't play like it at all. France and Spain play better than Argentina does. England plays better than Argentina has. And they haven't been playing the best either, but they've still played better than Argentina has. They're doing the right thing. They're getting all on Messi. Do not leave Messi. I would not be having my back to Messi at all. I would have him. I would have my eyes on him. He ain't allowed to fucking move. If he has the ball, there is no reason that anybody should not be on him. Messi's offsides. Now he's onside again. Like, why are you anyone like that's the obvious thing to do. Keep Messi in check. Don't ever like let anybody keep him on there one on one. Like nobody touched it. Like nobody touched it. Yeah. As is on. Argentina has used all 6 subs that they could have. If I'm Argentina fans, yeah, it's great that your team's winning, but I would be pissed the fact that they're not playing as well as they're supposed to be. Number one team, my ass. They don't fucking play like it. Shouldn't have been a game against Cape Verde. Shouldn't have been a game against Egypt if you're supposed to be the number one team in the world. Switzerland, I guess you can say, but as soon as they went down to 10 men, you should have been. It should have been 2-1. It should have been 3-1, maybe something. Way too much. Like if Messi's all they got to have something coming out of in 2030 because my God, man, this team is not going to do well in the 2030 World Cup if you don't have Messi and you don't have something else because they have outside of the luck of Messi, they have not looked good at all. This is supposed to be the best team in the world, the number one team, and they don't play like it. Doesn't get it. Good shot though, good save. Trying again. He got it. Alvarez. Julian Alvarez has given them the go-ahead goal. It was going to happen eventually. There's just no way that Switzerland was going to be able to hold that line. But they do the smart thing and they're keeping Messi from getting any good shots. But it was going to happen eventually. You can't go down to 10 men against a team like Argentina. But again, there's no fucking reason this game should have went to extra time. How the hell, if you're Argentina, do you let this go to extra time? You have 18, you have like 20, 28, 27 minutes with like regular time and stoppage to get a goal and put this away before and get to the next round. And you literally sit there on the ball and do fucking nothing. Boom, right outside the box too. Right, barely gets that in. That barely gets in. Like that was a good shot, but my God, it should have never taken that fucking long to get another goal. And who knows how this game is if you have the 10 men, you have all 11 men, and you don't have that guy go down. It also kills your strategy of trying to score again. Again, best team in the world, my ass. The way they play these three knockout games so far. Yellow card on Argentina for some reason. I have no fucking idea what that was. No, if he's going to continue to argue, give him another yellow and kick him off. If he's still going to yell at if he's still arguing at the ref, fucking give him another yellow and kick his ass off. Lopez just got in the game and he's already fucking like got a yellow. With the men being down, there's like I just don't see anything about like this is gonna be it right here probably. And Bola getting that stupid dive and getting that second yellow. It's a fucking World Cup. You know how hard it is to even get one yellow from a lot of these guys. To get two because you were stupid enough to dive for no fucking reason. People are gonna call it a scandal or something because it's scandalous. They robbed Switzerland because of that. It's like Switzerland robbed themselves because Embola was a fucking idiot. And it honestly again should have never went to extra time. There's like 5 minutes left. There should be no extra time. Nice save there. and he fell real hard. Yeah, he fucking went. He took a massive drop. He fell hard. Yep. Oh yeah, that hurts. His own teammate got him. Two men down. Goalkeeper's up, but that didn't look good at all. Both matches went to extra time. This takes a little bit there, and then England versus Argentina is going to be something else, something special for sure, probably. Got 4 minutes still. Argentina could just pile on, get Messi that other goal, but they don't need it. They're down. They can sit on the ball now because it's 11. You're up a man, and Switzerland, and there's just like Switzerland's not going to have a chance to tie this and get it to penalty kicks. They held the line as long as they could. Again, Argentina should have never let it get to overtime, the extra time. Like you had like 27 minutes. You had 27 minutes to get this game done and over with and score in regulation, and you sat there and just didn't even fucking try. And Bowler can sit there and look at himself in the mirror and be like, I really hurt our chances of like winning this game. We were tied 1-1, and I put my team in a bad spot to where they eventually were going to have to hold, like they were going to have to hold the line and hold the guard, and it just wasn't going to be forever. The fact that it went to extra time makes no fucking sense to me on Argentina. They are not the best team in the world. Whether they win this by bullshit or not, this World Cup by bullshit or not, they are not a better team than England. They are not a better team than Spain. They are not a better team than France. They, like of the four teams that if this lanes as long as it does, they are the fourth. They are the fourth worst. They are the number four in the teams on the left. It should be Spain and France, England, but France, Spain, England, and then Argentina because holy fuck have they played like shit most of this time. There's no debate. He fucking dove like an idiot. Switzerland, yeah, they play. They would. Argentina once again playing down the competition that they're supposed to be better than. They are not. No. Nope. I mean, not allowed in the World Cup. I'm sure in the Premier League and other leagues like that, you can take an eternity. And you were up two men, two like up to 10. You were up a man. There was no reason. And like honestly, Switzerland looked like they've been gassed a lot this match. They should have never been in this. Like you could just see like they're just like all their men are doused in sweat, while Argentina, who are used to this type of weather down in Argentina, I'm pretty sure, not not feeling as like not looking as much. 4 minutes of stoppage time. No, and he's hurt. No, he's not gonna get it. They kicked that all the way at the other end. Gonna push. Oh, 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 nice stop there. Martinez makes it 3-1. Messi does not get that goal. Lautaro Martinez. That is all she wrote. They have slammed the door on Switzerland. They are going on to face England in that rivalry there. Okay, you guys can celebrate after the fucking final whistle. We still got another 3 minutes of stoppage time to play. This is how this should have been at the end of regulation, not fucking 30 minutes later. Holy fuck, why did they just they waited for extra time? In the second half of extra time. No excuse there. No excuse at all. Now they want to pour it on when everyone's fucking dead. Messi doesn't score here, that means that him and Mbappe are even instead of being like Messi's a game ahead. So in the if Mbappe scores at all in the semifinals and win that match, he'll definitely take the leap ahead of Messi. Top four in the FIFA rankings will be the semifinalists. Wow, and for the first time ever, they said too. Yeah, we'll probably go an extra minute over that. I don't know. Bola decided to fucking be stupid and get carted off, or sent off with his second yellow in a match with us again. It is so fucking hard in the World Cup, in this World Cup, and I've noticed that unless you're some referees, to get a fucking yellow card. Up until that second yellow, there was, one yellow in this entire fucking match? There were 4 yellows in this match. Of course, this double yellow turned into a red card, so it's not technically a second yellow, but there was 4 yellows besides that double yellow into a red card in this match. It's super fucking hard in the World Cup to get yellow cards, especially in the knockout stage. What the hell was he thinking, knowing he was already on a yellow? Let the guy fucking hit you. You'd probably get a red on him. It was all downhill from there from Switzerland. Again, this should have never went into extra time. But Argentina really didn't even fucking try at the end of that at the end of the second half, the end of regulation. They didn't even fucking try. Messi is not going to get a goal for the first time in this World Cup. He scored in every game, including the Jordan game. He came in off the bench. Just, oh my god, I can't believe that was and Bola is definitely, he has every right to fucking sit there and cry because he put his team in such a disadvantage against, it's not like they're going up against Jordan or Austria or Bosnia or someone else. And that's that. The final 4, Argentina, England, Spain, and France. And if Argentina's gonna play like they did in this fucking match against England, or they will fucking lose, and it ain't gonna be funny. They played like fucking shit. There was no reason this should have went to extra time. Don't give me Switzerland played a fucking great defense. Bullshit. Argentina, from the moment they got their first goal, sat on the fucking ball and parked the bus and didn't even fucking try until we got to extra time. They didn't even fucking try, and it's disgusting that they do that. England's not gonna let them park the bus. England's gonna go after them. But Argentina wins. The final score is not going to tell you how badly Argentina played in this game because they fucking played bad. Oh yeah, we scored in the 10th minute. Let's sit on the fucking ball. Oh, 67th minute. Oh, they have somebody go off with a double yellow red card. Oh, we're gonna sit on the fucking ball until we get to extra time. Garbage. I hope that fucking England takes them to task because they played like fucking shit for the 3rd time in a row and got by barely. And Messi didn't score. So we're going into the semifinals where him and Mbappe are both tied at 8, and either one of those guys, if Mbappe does score on Tuesday, he will jump ahead of Messi for the Golden Boot. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the G1 Climax 36 Night 1, as it has been going on. It went on today, and I wanted to get through the World Cup here. We will be there for this tomorrow, and then we'll continue on the G1 because they're in Hoffman Estates tonight. We'll continue that on next Monday and go from there. Until then, my name is Franz, and I'll see you guys later.